Good morning, it's Mel here. We're going to do some Wake Me Up Yoga. So this is our 10 to 12 minute morning routine. Won't take very long, just enough for you to wake up 10 minutes early to get it done and then have a cup of coffee and get ready for your day. So we're going to use a pillow, so if you want to grab a pillow, do so. We're going to lay right down on our mat, tucking that pillow underneath. And depending on how you feel, you might want to roll it up a little bit, tuck it underneath, whatever you like to do. Just making a little bit more of support. We're going to let our head just hang down on the mat. Good. So we're going to open up our chest. Arms come out to the side. We're going to let all of our muscles relax down. Just opening up to a T position. You can keep your knees bent or extend your legs all the way out. It's up to you. Extending them out kind of gives a little bit more of a stretch. So just taking some deep breaths in. We're going to slowly wake up, bringing those arms up to a wide position. So reaching them up and away. And then bringing those hands up over our head into an I position. Good. Bringing those hands down by our sides. We're going to step our feet in and we're going to move into bridge pose. So our hands are planted down. We're going to push into those heels. Lift the hips up. Coming into that nice long position. We want to keep our knees in line with our spine. Or knees in line with our hips, I mean. Not really in line with our spine. That would be a bit ridiculous. And we're going to lower those hips back down. Good. Bring those arms back out to the side. We're going to bring our ankles and knees together to touch each other. We're going to just push our hips slightly to the right and then roll our knees down to the left. Good. So we want to make sure that our right hip is stacked right on top of the left. Our knees are in line with each other. And we're going to look back at that right hand if we can. Pull those knees up. And we're going to shift our hips over to the left this time. Drop those knees over to the right. Looking back at our left hand if we can. And pull it back up to center, readjusting our hips. Bottoms of our feet together, knees fall out to the side, opening up those hips. And those knees back to center. All right. So we're just going to gently pull that pillow out from underneath us. You can keep it close if you like. Bringing those hands behind our head. We're going to do some easy crunches. So we're going to exhale as we lift up, chin and chest up towards the ceiling. Exhale all the air out of your stomach. Inhale, slowly lower down. Exhale, roll up. Feel one vertebrae leave the mat at a time. Exhale, landing one at a time back down. Being mindful of each movement. Thinking about the way we move, how our body feels. So going at your own pace. Exhale up. Inhale, lower. Exhale up. Inhale, lower. Good. Two more times. And release, pulling those knees in towards the chest, holding behind the knees on the hamstrings. We're gently just going to rock from side to side, nice and easy. Good. Bring those feet back down to the mat. We're just going to loosen up one knee at a time, or one hip at a time. So we're pulling our right knee into our chest, hands down by our sides, palms on the mat. We're going to start to just circle out that knee, going in as big circles as we feel comfortable, rolling it around, using that knee to also engage our muscles throughout our abdominal area, which will later protect our back, keeping it in proper alignment. Good, and in the other direction. So as big or small circles as you feel comfortable. Just play around. And bring that foot back down to the mat. Good, pull the other knee up. Starting to rotate that knee around, big circles. Try to only move the knee or the leg, allowing your body just to relax. And in the other direction, up and around. And release that down. Good, so we're just going to roll to one side and coming all the way on to one side, gently up, coming to a forward fold position. So sitting up nice and tall, knees are slightly bent. We're going to roll those shoulders back and down. We're going to take a deep breath in, lifting up, exhale, bring the hands underneath the thighs. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hands underneath the thighs. One more time. Good. Bring those hands up, take a deep breath in. This time we're hinging at our hips down to our toes, keeping that neck straight in line with our back. Back is straight, shoulders sit away from the ears, and we pull our chest in. So if you can't touch your toes, that's okay. Holding anywhere on your legs is just fine. I just have extremely long arms, which is not very good for shopping for long sleeve shirts. But that is a first world problem. Good. So be mindful of those shoulders that are creeping up. Shoulders sit back. And we're slowly going to come all the way up. Awesome. So we're going to cross that right leg over the left. So I'm going to mirror you, bringing that right leg over the left, hugging that knee, twist to the side. We're trying to look at the back wall. We're going to pull those toes in towards our body. If you want to make this a little bit deeper of a pose, elbow on the outside of that knee and looking towards the back wall. And release forward, switching sides. Hugging that knee, twist to the side. Looking back. Toes pull in. Elbow on the outside of that knee if you like. And release forward. Good. Bringing the bottoms of our feet together to that butterfly pose, holding onto our ankles. Shoulders sit back. We're going to pull our chest in towards those toes. Neck follows the spine, spine straight, shoulders away from the ears. Find in these positions we tend to do this, just let it all relax back. and bring ourselves up. Bringing our feet up, holding behind our knees and our hamstrings. We're gonna bring one foot up at a time. So you wanna find that spot between your sit bones and your tailbone, and then you're gonna lift up here. Feel free just to do one at a time. That's okay too. You can bring both up. If you feel really good about it, hands out to the sides. And bring those hands underneath, lower down. We're gonna come onto our hands and knees. Resting our wrists underneath the shoulders, knees under hips. We're gonna start to do cat and cow, so we're exhaling as we lift up. Inhale, drop the stomach, head and tailbone pops up. Exhale, roll up. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, lift up. Inhale, lower. Good. One more time. All right. Sitting back into that child's pose, we're going to move into a half series flow. So we're going to press forward into a plank position, kneeling plank. We're going to lower down to our crocodile, release the cobra, and back to that child's pose. Good. One more time. Or a few more times actually. Lower down. Release all the way to cobra. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Hands up off the ground. Press back to that child's pose. Forward, holding our abs in strong. Long back. Lower, hover over the mat in crocodile. Release all the way to cobra. Squeeze the shoulder blades. And sit back to child's pose. Good. From here, we're going to come up to downward facing dog. Turn those toes under. Lift the hips up. Walk the feet in slightly, bending the knees. And we're going to start to pedal out our heels. Good. Slowly start to walk the feet up towards the hands. Coming into a forward fold position. So you can cross your arms over and let your head hang, shaking it out. Your upper body starts to move in a yes-like motion. Really starting to wake up now. And release those hands halfway up to that monkey pose. Shoulders roll back, crown of the head pushes forward. Feeling all the muscles in our back being activated here. And we're going to bend our knees, hinge our hips, bringing our hands, so we want all the pressure in our heels. Slightly tuck the tailbone in so we can keep our back straight. Elbow or hands to our chest at heart center. From our monkey pose, we're going to bend our knees, coming to chair. All the way into those heels, we should be able to wiggle our toes, hands to heart center. Keeping those stomach muscles in strong to protect our back. We're going to take a deep breath in, lifting all the way up. Exhale, forward fold, down to that forward fold. Taking a deep breath in.
Goodbye.
From chair, we're going to take a deep breath in. Forward fold all the way down to the ground. Halfway up to monkey, take a deep breath in. Exhale, back down to forward fold. Bend the knees. Reverse swan dive up. Exhale into chair. Inhale up. Forward fold. Inhale, monkey. Exhale, forward. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, chair. One more time. Up. Forward fold. Inhale to monkey. Exhale, forward. Reverse swan dive up. And to that chair pose. Good. Stretching it all the way up. So I hope you enjoy your day. And we'll see you next time. Namaste.